But as I was saying, I'm not a perfect person. But you know, we look at these preachers like Joel Osteen because they got a platform. Look at them perfect. That's perfection. Little children, keep yourself from idols. God is telling you there's no such thing as a perfect man besides Jesus Christ. So why are you modeling yourself after other individuals? And they still ain't got it right either. There's no man that got it right unless they got Christ. That's the rightness. That's the way. You understand? Because if Christ didn't die on the cross, we all would be headed to hell. If he didn't offer the sacrifice. That means David probably would have went to hell. Moses, Noah, all of us would be in hell if Christ didn't die on the cross. Because Christ is the forgiver of sin. And we have all sinned, right? If you say you have no sin, you make yourself a liar. I didn't say it. The word says it. And I'm not telling you to use that as a cloak to continue to sin. He said, did you sin no more? So work out your life here with fear and trembling. You're going to backslide. You're going to make some mistakes. But stay the way. And the Father will lift you up. You understand? It's kind of hard for me to even say, I know I'm going to heaven. You know why? Because it said, don't say who's going to go to heaven and who's going to go to hell. The Bible said, don't say that. But he said, we have a hope of eternal life through Christ. But we can't say, I can't sit here and be like, I know my mama was a good woman. And I know she's sitting at the right hand of God right now. I can't say that. That's not my authority. In that case, I can say who's going to hell too. Jeffrey Dahmer going straight to hell because I know what his deeds were. Some people evil deeds are made evident. Some people evil deeds are hidden. Some people are going to live their whole life with never being exposed of their evil. But God sees. Some people are going to live their life and none of the good that they've done is ever going to be acknowledged. The poor wise man that delivered a city. They say a poor man's wisdom is despised. You understand? We're not trying to prove to the world how righteous we are. Because there's none righteous. We're trying to prove to the world how righteous Christ is. And how pure his word is. And his way is. Not my way. I can't prove righteousness. There's none righteous. What's that song? We was looking to see what man was searched out. There's no, not one that understands you. That David wrote that. They have all gone astray. Because he went astray a few times. But still, David was considered a man after our own heart. Why? Because he stayed the way. You see, like with this world right here, you got Christians being converted because they want to agree with abortion, which is murder. They want to agree with sexual morality. Those tares are just tearing their way through the truth. And they swear up and down this is true love, to allow people to continue in sin and endorse it. Us as believers are not supposed to endorse sin in no form or fashion. But you endorse cigarettes. I know what you're finna say before you even say it. Does that cause you to sin? That's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm not even finna go on to it no more. I'm tired of that. You understand? I don't think really y'all realize what sin is. A lot of y'all don't realize what sin is. Well, you idolize the cigarette. I eat every day too, but I don't idolize food. I watch television, but I don't idolize television. You know, I can go you a laundry list of things. I can call you a sinner. You can call me a sinner. Great. You are right. And I can call you one, and I would be right too. Right? But if we're trying to compare each other, don't do that. Be sure your sin will find you out. That's why he said, be careful how you judge. I done had people accuse me of being an alcoholic and this and that. And they drink too. And then God to show them that they the alcoholic. How will he do that? How does he do it? Because you keep pointing the finger. One thing I don't realize about the Bible, one of the main characteristics of the Bible is to teach us self-control. Overindulgence in anything is a sin. Too much television is a sin. Too much of anything, too much food is a sin. That's why a lot of these pastors are fat and happy, like Eli in the Bible. You remember Eli was so fat that he fell off a horse and broke his neck because he let his children run rapid, taken from the people. He himself probably did the same. But they say birds of a feather flock together. If you condone it, you are a part of it. He said, why didn't you correct your children? He ain't talking about saying, hey, y'all need to stop this. He's saying, y'all fired. If we would have just fired them, but he didn't because they were his kids. So he just verbally corrected them. Hey, you know, y'all shouldn't do this. Y'all cause the people to sin. And a lot of y'all preachers and pastors out there causing people to sin. But the thing is, you're going to be held accountable for causing them to sin. And they're going to be held accountable for their own sin. You see how it works? So we can't put the blame game on nobody. You can't keep going to an evil church that God can reveal to you as evil. Be like, well, I ain't got to worry about it because it's going to fall on him. Well, it's going to fall on you for following after them. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. I always go back to the beginning. Adam, Eve, and the serpent. Each had different punishments according to their sin. And all of them pointed the finger, except the serpent. He couldn't point the finger at nobody. He's the one that led them astray. And it's the same way with his children. They do the same thing. They try to lead people astray through false doctrine and deceit. Like I did a video, y'all think because people say Jesus, they automatically of God. Or people that say God automatically of God. It's not true. You would know them by their fruits. You would know me by mine. If I'm of God or not. Did I say perfect? No, if I'm of God. Or if you of God. Or he of God. Or if she of God. You'll know. Keep praying. Keep reading. Keep studying. Like I tell people, man, I was chasing after riches. I wanted to make music to get rich. And it was a path to destruction. And a lot of y'all are. And the thing is, it's not just secular artists that are trying to get rich off the kingdom. There are gospel artists trying to get rich off the kingdom too. Tares in the wheat. All about money. Yeah, they praising God, but they all about money, all about being seen, showmen, all about status. Pastors too, bishops too, deacons too, elders too. The list goes on. But some of them are righteous in the eyes of the Lord. I didn't say perfect. People, be careful out there. This world is designed to tear you apart. And God, Jesus, is designed to give you life and give you life more abundantly. And I'm not talking about materialistic abundance, spiritual abundance. People wake up and smell the coffin. God's got your back. He's I will found of them that seek me. If you reject him, you will be rejected. And practice forgiveness. Forgive people. Y'all think because I'm not attacking, but rebuking these folk that I hate them, I love them. Just trying to tell y'all the same truth that I know. And everything's going to work out fine if you stick to that truth, which is the way is through Jesus. There's no other way. That's the only way, right? If you haven't given your life to Jesus Christ to start the process, I advise you to do it now. Hebrew Israelite, Catholic, Muslim, non-believer, unbeliever, person that's in the church. If this video is touching your heart, call on God, who's the only person that can fix it. I can't fix it. I can only lead you to the road that's already paved with gold. Have a blessed day.